community games in the Caribbean and making sure that we approach the game in the right manner, professionally. And the players did that. And same again. Everybody knows that Trinidad will be a tough opponent. They're certainly improving under York, and we've played them 3 times already, so we know each other very well. And it'll be a hard game, tough game. I watched the game against Curacao. They should have won. They played very well. Dangerous.
Coach, we're seeing some new faces in the squad coming in. Are you still looking for a particular blend, maybe personality, maybe player type that you're looking for at this point, or do you think this is kind of what you're looking for in terms of this one?
Department and Neville and Simon helps a lot also. We've been following a lot of, and it's a good job that we did because we've needed them throughout the summer and also for this camp. So we've introduced 1 or 2 people, and yeah, we're pleased that we got the result against Bermuda. Everybody came together very well, with a little time together. So we need that in there. So going forward, everybody has to be ready. The most important thing is professional against Bermuda. We have to do the same again against Trinidad. And we hope that the supporters will also come out. We need that. We need their energy. That's key always in the second game. So I'm looking forward to a good atmosphere that the boys can play.
Jamali, congrats on another clean sheet for your career. When you got the message that you're going to be starting for this match, because obviously Andre Blake was out, like what was your mindset? How did you prepare going into Bermuda and also for your upcoming match against Trinidad?
I mean, it's the same preparation for me as if I was at my club, just preparing mentally and physically for the game. Obviously, you never know what could happen coming here with Andre, and I always got to be ready, to play, and did that well against Bermuda, and got to do it again. But it's just being able to step up in those moments when I'm called in.
Yeah, and as far as like I said, the preparation piece of it, you as an individual watching and knowing how things are going right now. You have 6 matches to the World Cup, and knowing that every goal matters. Did you feel any type of pressure as far as like is Bermuda a team that we're expected to give up very little goals against, or did you just go out there and play just like normal?
I mean, there's no need for me to put extra pressure on myself. Like I said, it's another game. Just preparing for the game and going out there and executing the game plan and just giving my best to help the team win.
Sure. Coach mentioned that we played Trinidad a lot recently. Typically, I think most fans see it as a bit of a derby. How are the players viewing this game?
Obviously, we know it's a big game. There's huge implications with the World Cup qualification on the line. So we have to be locked in on and off the field and just going out there and getting the job done.
And coach, is there any danger to playing a team that is familiar with you?
Caribbean, there's a danger playing every team. We're playing it, we play them 3 times or not at all. So familiarity, yeah, we know each other and we know each other individually very well. It's on the night. That's the most important. Players have to perform, do the job, be professional, prepare right, and we've got to make sure that, God willing, that the breaks go our way. We score at the right time. We're lucky in some instances because that's football. You can play well, but you still need that little bit of luck on your side, and we hope to get that.
Coach, last question. Are there any changes to the roster, any injury updates, any substitutions that came in the last 48 hours?
No, obviously, Ward Brown was included in the last squad. squad, but he wasn't fit to play. He got injured in the game for Mount Pleasant on the Monday evening, the day that we joined up. So we were disappointed in that, because Warner Brown has been our key striker for recent camps. So we were disappointed in that. We continuously treated him since the Bermuda game. So we're going to give him every opportunity to be fit to participate at some stage tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach.
Any other questions, David?
I'm Coach King from Ballpree TV. Coach, we saw where Bailey Cadamarchi started and really had an impressive game. However, the only thing that was lacking from his game was the goal that his performance deserved. Coach, having worked with legends like Sir Alex Ferguson, Cristiano Ronaldo, and even opposite number Dwight York, what can you pull from those working with those persons to assist our strikers in becoming more clinical?
Yeah, I mean, you can work on that. You're either clinical or you're not. You can't born with that. But Bailey is somebody who has scored goals throughout his career, from being a small boy to now. So we know he can score. That's the key thing. The most important is that you get the opportunities in your right areas, the right positions in which you can take your chances and score. And Bailey did that in that game. I've watched him. We watched him a lot last year with Lincoln. Some injuries. He started the season well, and he's a talent. He's 20 years old. 20 years old. That's all. So he's got plenty of years. And hopefully, like he said to me, I said, Mr. Few, he said, hopefully I'm saving them for Tuesday.
One for Jamali. Jamali, how about the rivalry between us and Trinidad and Tobago? How can we use that to fire up an excellent performance tomorrow night?
I mean, like Coach said, hopefully we have the fans on our side tomorrow, because that'll be, huge to kind of give us that extra lift that we need to go over the line. But we got to come out, regardless of what the fans do, come out or not. We got to go out as players and just get the job done. That's it.
Coach, you mentioned a lot of key players being out. We tend to play a little bit better without these key players. We saw that in the Unity Cup. Why is that for you?
I don't know if it's for any reason. We played well with everybody that we've had in the squad. The experienced players. We played well in games with that, and also with whether it's a young squad or an old squad, you play well, you don't play well. You will always have that balance. It's only a couple of games that we've had where we've had a lot of injuries and had to call upon some young players, and we're just pleased. Like I said, we talk about Jamaica and this World Cup. The future is bright for Jamaica, because there's a lot of young talent showcasing some of the talent. Tyrese Campbell, Bailey Cadamarchi, showcasing some of the present moment, but there are many, many more underneath that, which as a recruitment department we've been looking at throughout the years. So they might not be for this cycle, these young players, but they're definitely for the next cycle. So to give them experience and see that they can deliver in the pressure moments is key to it.
Good morning, Coach. Jamaica is the only team to win match day one from this group. How important do you think it is for us to ensure that we get a win tomorrow night in terms of setting us up for the remainder of the qualification?
I think winning your home games are always important. I think you do absolutely right. Everybody expected us to win. Difficult game always, but we were professional, got the job done. Now it's a home game, so you've got to win your home games, which is probably why Trinidad will be disappointed they didn't. They deserved to win it, but they didn't. And we have to go tomorrow making, like we did against Guatemala in the World Cup Qualifiers, to get into this group. We've got to put a performance there that, the supporters, and that evening the supporters were absolutely terrific. And we need that again tomorrow. No doubt we can't just turn up. They've got to give us energy. That's always the key thing with this Jamaica got energy and attitude, we perform.
One for Coach, one for Jamali. Coach, what are you hoping to see from the team against Trinidad, and Jamali, what are you expecting from Trinidad to bring to the game?
I expect the team to know the job and do the job, work hard, work together, cover each other, be a team, be hard to play against, but also express themselves like they did in the last game. This will be harder, this will be tougher, but we need the same kind of attitude, we need the same kind of courage, we need the same kind of organisation and discipline. We get them. Like I said, the most I'm disappointed is when we don't perform. You know, we like to win, but as a coach, we like performance, because performance gives you wins. And so tomorrow, like we did last Friday, we need a good performance.
Jamali, what are you expecting from the team?
Yeah, obviously, like Coach said, we've played them a lot over the past year, you know, and we watched their last game. We've seen the clips of how dangerous they are and how explosive they can be. So, you know, we expect a good game. We expect it to be tough, but once we prepare, you know, in training and off the field, go out there and execute the job.
Finally, Matthew. Good morning, Coach.
Yes.
Trinidad has won a match in the last 4 games. However, in those 4 games, they've tended to create a lot of chances. What are strengths that you see in the Trinidad team, despite them not winning the last 4 matches?
Yeah, I think, as I said, I think we had a local camp, and it was the first time that we'd seen Trinidad. Dwight York had just taken over, and I knew they had ability and quality. And then we played them in the Unity Cup, and you could see the difference. I mean,